Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, in whichever time you're watching this. Welcome to SSC and welcome to the 29th day of Static GK Quiz Show, in which we shall be discussing 20 questions related to polity only. Okay, so there's only one topic today, polity, 20 questions. To buy a full video course on polity, which has been now out in SSC Sikkim, the full video course, it's dedicated for SPSC, for which it will cost you 1,200 rupees. And for that, please send a message to 7797058659. Full video course, it's a recorded session, okay, not live one. So I hope it's clear. Next, we have 20 questions to discuss. I request everyone to please participate in the quiz. The PDF of entire session, it will cost you 300 rupees, including this session. Okay, for this, send a message to this number as you can see on this screen. So polity, there are total 20 questions. It's the continuation from day 28, okay, previous day. The first question: Supreme Court held that the preamble is not a part of the constitution in which of the following cases or case? The options are there and your time begins now. Preamble is not a part of constitution in which of the case or cases? Supreme Court of India. The correct answer to this question is Berubari Union case. Okay, so in this Berubari Union case, the Supreme Court of India had originally stated that the preamble is not an integral part of the Indian Constitution and therefore it is not enforceable in the court of law. Okay, Berubari Union case. It was in 1960. Next, which of the following amendment acts amended the preamble of the Indian Constitution? The options are there and your time begins now. Was it 44th, was it 42nd, or was it 56th Amendment Act, or it has never been amended? Okay, preamble has never been amended. It is also an option. The correct answer is 42nd Amendment, okay, Act. The preamble has been amended only once so far, and when was it? It was in the year 1976 by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. Okay, and what was amended? What was changed? It changed the description of India from sovereign democratic republic. Okay, initially it was sovereign democratic republic to sovereign socialist secular democratic republic. So socialist and secular, these two words were added after 1976, okay, through the amendment in the constitution, through the change in the preamble. Okay, and also the unity of nation was changed into unity and integrity of the nation. Fine. Next question: the representative of the state in Rajya Sabha are elected by which one of the following? This should be easy. The options are there. The representative of the state in Rajya Sabha are elected by which one of the following? You know that representative of Lok Sabha are directly elected by people, but Rajya Sabha, they are elected by the members of State Legislative Assembly. Okay, Rajya Sabha MPs are elected by the electoral college of the elected members of the State Assembly with a system of proportional representation by single transferable vote. Fine. Next, which one of the following below is the vice chairman of NITI Aayog? We have so many times discussed NITI Aayog. It was formed in 2015. Chairman Narendra Modi, CEO Parmeshwaran Iyer. Now this question is about vice chairman of NITI Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India. Its vice chairman is Suman Bery as of 2022. Okay, as of December 2022, as of now. Next, the 73rd Amendment Act in the Constitution 1992, which we have already discussed, I guess, it makes the provision for a three-tier system of Panchayati Raj for all the states having population of above how much? The options are there and your time begins now. So below a certain number of population, there's only two-tier Panchayati Raj system as in Sikkim. But after a certain number of population, the population exceeds this three-tier and it's above 20 lakhs. Okay, if any region, if any state has the population above 20 lakhs, then there should be three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. Okay, as per this 73rd Amendment Act of 1992. Okay, hope it's clear. Next, which part of the Constitution deals with the panchayats? The options are there and your time begins now. Which part of the Constitution deals with the panchayats? The correct answer is part 9. Okay, so the 73rd Amendment 1992, which we just discussed in the previous question, it added a new Part 9 into the Constitution titled the Panchayats, covering provision from Article 243 to 243O, and a new 11th schedule covering 29th subject within the function of the Panchayat. Okay, so 11th schedule deals with Panchayat. This also we have already discussed, right? So I hope it's clear. Next question. This is an interesting one. Which of the following states have no Panchayati Raj institution at all? The options are there and your time begins now. I was amazed to know that there exist states in India which do not have Panchayati Raj institution. And it's three states basically, but our answer is only Nagaland. Okay, Meghalaya and Mizoram are not in option, but currently the Panchayati Raj system exists in all the states except Nagaland, Meghalaya, Mizoram, and in all union territories except Delhi. Okay, so except Delhi, Panchayati Raj system uh, exists. Okay, so in Delhi also Panchayati Raj system does not exist. In Nagaland, Meghalaya, Mizoram also Panchayati Raj system does not exist. Okay, so Nagaland is the correct answer. Next, at present, how many high courts are there in India? The options are there and your time begins now. Regarding yesterday's question that how many judges are there in Supreme Court, we had discussed that the correct answer was 31, but most of you are saying in the comment that it's 34. I tried to see different sources, but some were saying 31, some were saying 34. So I've not just got any confirmation. So if you have any valid source, please write in the comment box. Okay, about yesterday's question, day 28 question. I'll also try to verify from other sources and will rectify the error. Okay, if there is any error. Okay, so this is it. The correct answer to this question is there are 25 high courts in India, 6 having control over more than one state or union territory. So basically there are 25 high courts. Okay, next question. Which was the first Indian state to establish the institution of Lokayukta? The options are there and your time begins now. Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, or Maharashtra? The correct answer is Maharashtra. Okay, it was the first state to introduce Lokayukta through the Maharashtra Lokayukta and Upalokayukta Act in 1971. Okay, now what is Lokayukta? The Lokayukta is the Indian Parliamentary Ombudsman. Ombudsman is someone whom you can complain to. Okay, so the Lokayukta is Indian Parliamentary Ombudsman executed into power through and for each of the state governments in India. So Lokayukta is for each state government, okay, and it is brought to effect in state after passing the Lokayukta Act in respective state legislature, and a person of reputed background is nominated to the post. So for each state, there is one Lokayukta nominated. Okay, now it is interesting to know that who is the present Lokayukta of Sikkim. Okay, we discussed that first state to establish Lokayukta was Maharashtra. Now, as it is said that a person of reputable background is nominated as the Lokayukta, then a question arises that who is the Lokayukta of Sikkim? Then it is currently Justice AP Subba. Okay, Justice AP Subba is the Lokayukta chairperson of Sikkim. Okay, in Sikkim, this Lokayukta was formed in only 2012. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Next question. Which was the first Indian state to, okay, this question got repeated, right? Yeah, Maharashtra. Next question. Which right cannot be suspended even during an emergency? The options are there and the time begins now. You know, in emergency, most of the rights, almost all of the rights are suspended, but there's one right which cannot be suspended. Which one is it? It's the last one, which is right to life and personal liberty. Okay, so after the 44th Amendment Act, it was agreed by the court that in any case no person can be stripped of his right to life and personal liberty. Therefore Article 20 and Article 21, okay, which guarantees this right to life and personal liberty, they cannot be suspended even in the case of an emergency. Okay, so right to life and personal liberty. Next question. The fundamental duties are mentioned in which part of the Indian Constitution? Your time begins now. Fundamental duties. Which part? The correct answer is part 4A. Okay, the fundamental duties are mentioned in part 4A of the Indian Constitution. Next, the fundamental rights are mentioned in which part of the Indian Constitution? We discussed about fundamental duties in part 4A. Fundamental rights are mentioned in which part? The correct answer is part 3. Okay, so we just saw that fundamental duties are mentioned in part 4A and fundamental rights are mentioned in part 3 of the Constitution. Okay, so this is it. Next, the fundamental duties were included in the Constitution of India by which of the following Amendment Act? The options are there and your time begins now. 40th Amendment, 44th Amendment, 43rd Amendment or 42nd Amendment. The time is over. The correct answer is okay. Part 3 is written here. I'll correct it in the PDF. The correct answer is 42nd Amendment. Okay, so by 42nd Amendment in the year 1976, the fundamental duties were included in the Constitution of India. Next, national emergency is declared under which of the following article? The options are there and your time begins now. National emergency. National emergency is declared under Article 352. Okay, Article 352 declares or deals with national emergency. Proclamation of emergency under Article 352 is issued by which one of the following? The options are there and your time begins now. Prime Minister, President, Defense Minister or Home Minister. Who issues the proclamation for emergency? The correct answer is obviously President. Okay, President issues this. Next, financial emergency is imposed under which article? Okay, the answer got revealed only. It's Article 360. Okay, Article 360 is declares about the financial emergency. We just saw that national emergency is declared under Article 352, whereas Article 360 it states the financial emergency. Okay, hope it's clear. Article 360. So 18th question, the number of seats reserved for scheduled caste in the Lok Sabha is how much? The options are there and your time begins now. The number of seats reserved for scheduled caste in the Lok Sabha. The correct answer to this question is 84. Okay, 84 seats are reserved in the Lok Sabha for scheduled caste. Okay, the number of seats reserved for scheduled tribe in Lok Sabha is how much? Okay, this answer also got revealed. It's 47. Okay, it's 47. So for scheduled caste, we saw that it's 84, and for scheduled tribes, we saw that it's 47. Okay, hope it's clear. The last question. Which among the following statement is false? Okay, I'll just read the statements. Okay, which of the following statement is or are? Okay, there can be multiple false statements as well. First statement, for qualifying to the Lok Sabha, a person must be at least 25 years of age. This is the first one. Second is, a person can be a member of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the same time. Third is, a person belonging to SC and ST can contest elections from a general seat also, and not just with the reserved seat. And fourth is, if a member of either house or either of the house votes against the direction given by his party, he can be deemed to be disqualified. Which one of this is false? Okay, it's not asking that which is correct. It is asking that which one of these statements is false. The correct answer is only statement 2. All other statements are correct. The statement 2 which says that a person can be member of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the same time, it's a false statement. Okay, this cannot happen. Talking about Sikkim, the current member of Lok Sabha is Indrahang Subba, and the current member of Rajya Sabha from Sikkim is Hisse Lachungpa. Okay, so there cannot be a person who can be a member of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at a time. Okay, at the same time. So hope it's clear. Other statements are correct only. Okay, so for a revision we are not doing it. Please see the video again in the 2x speed for revision. So this is it. We complete the session. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SSC Sikkim. Bye bye.